I'm going to walk you through a short example of how to write customization templates for the product VisualXSL. VisualXSL is a GUI-based designer for writing extensible style sheet templates for use with RenderX, XEP, XEP-Win, and VDP-Mill. VisualXSL supports creating static overlay forms and flowing documents with variable page layouts based on positions such as a first page template, an any page template, a last page template, and finally an only page template. In fact, both static and flowing page types can be mixed together in a single VXL project. For example, you can create a static cover page followed by a flowing page of, let's say, invoice details, followed by a static report summary page, all in the same VisualXSL project. Using VisualXSL, it is quite possible to achieve very complex business and reporting requirements. However, there are always design or business requirements that cannot be achieved through conventional means. Every tool has its limits, so you must rely on customization. And with VisualXSL, you can achieve a level of customization like no other product on the market. I can quickly demonstrate dragging and dropping field elements in VisualXSL. I will drag each of the fields, first name, last name, and company, to their respective areas in the grid within the designer. I will then resize and align these elements to fit better. Finally, let's preview the work we've done so far. So you can see it's quite easy to drag, drop fields, resize them, and then preview your results in a PDF viewer. What is this VXL project file? This is an XML representation of your VisualXSL design. When you save your VisualXSL project, it saves to a file on your local system with an extension of .vxl. As you can see, it's just an XML document made up of tags and attributes. This document, your design, is then translated to an XSLT document that you use in your production environment or solution. The style sheet translate project.xsl found in the installation path of VisualXSL is responsible for the conversion of your design file. This is where all the magic happens, and everything that is created in the VisualXSL designer is understood and translated to meaningful XSL-FO code. I show that template now in Oxygen. You can see there are things like frames, headers, and images in here. But this file should never be tampered with, as each of these templates serve as a very important role in producing valid XSL-FO. But don't worry, you don't have to write all this code, you just borrow from it. The XSLT language supports inheritance, which means all we have to do is make a reference to this file in our own project, and then override the template rules that need our customization. To create a custom translate project for your design, just find the red down arrow icon from the toolbar and click it. Or, under the menu, click Build, Create Local Translate Project.xsl. This will create a blank Translate Project.xsl in your Projects folder that references the main Translate Project.xsl in the Program Files directory, which commonly we refer as Mother Translate Project. I'll demonstrate now. I am prompted to open the template now. If you have an XML editor, clicking Open File will launch the new custom Translate project into that editor. In my case, the template will be opened by the Oxygen XML editor. You can see on line 7 the XSL import tag. This is pointing at the Mother Translate project in Program Files. Now that you have a local translate project.xsl, you are ready to add your customization. Be careful, it wouldn't be too hard to cause yourself some real grief, as in this template match in your custom translate project would capture the highest level template match, the root template match, and prevent all other templates from being matched. You would end up with a broken project. So keep in mind that the original templates were written with very specific purpose. Here we use apply imports to retain the functionality from the original or mother template while injecting our own custom code. Just one more sample. So now, how about a practical example to demonstrate customization? Drop caps. There is no conventional means to achieve drop caps with VisualXSL, and for that matter, there is no XSL-FO object that is drop caps. But that does not prevent us from practicing, shall we call it, a little FO magic. Through customization, we can do exactly this. My intent is to treat every first letter in our paragraphs as a drop cap. I've already written my small customization code, so let's just copy and paste it into our custom translate project.xsl and give it a go. I have over here in my scratch buffer the custom code that will generate drop caps as I've described above. I'll just copy and paste each now and explain. In the pair template, I add an FO block with some space after. I call the drop cap template with a substring of the first character in the text for that paragraph, and then continue processing the rest of the templates with the apply templates select. In the text template, I test whether we are the first text element within a para element. If we are, make sure and eliminate this character. It is our drop cap character, and then continue with the rest of the text. The drop cap template contains that little trick to achieve our drop effect. Once we have these all copied in here, let's save the file, switch to VisualXSL, and preview. There's nothing else to do in VisualXSL. All the magic happens in our custom translate project. Let's click the preview button now. And voila! We have drop caps. For further information and resources, please visit www.renderx.com or web.visualxsl.com. To download this demo, please go to http://goo.gl/4nocw. And this concludes our introduction to customization with VisualXSL.